Have a nice gay.
Hey, beautiful. It's Saturday, April 3rd, 2021. Welcome to Have a Nice Gay. And today is a great day to treat yourself. I'm Jarrell from Minority Report, and I'm here with my friend Chris from the podcast We Read Movies. How's it going?
It's going great, Jarrell. How about you?
It's going fantastic.
Awesome. So, I wanted to talk a little bit because Alan Turing is being officially recognized. They're putting him on the 50-pound note. And so I wanted to maybe tell you and also our listeners a little bit about Alan Turing. So first off, let me ask you, what do you know about Alan Turing?
Nothing. So I am glad school is in session today.
Perfect. All right. Well, some people might know from the movie The Imitation Game with Benedict Cumberbatch, but Alan Turing was a British mathematician, computer scientist, and cryptographer who was basically directly responsible for the Allied powers winning World War II. He's known for other things, the eponymous Turing test you might have heard of, which is like a test to determine whether a computer has like artificial intelligence. That's named after him. But his most impactful impact is that he broke the Nazi Enigma code. So during World War II, Nazi Germany had this code that had just like totally flummoxed the Allied powers. It was super difficult to crack, and it was also like they would change it every day. If they were able to crack it once, it was usually towards the end of the day, and then they had to do it all over again. But Turing, along with his team, they developed a machine that let code breakers work just like way faster, and that machine was what we would now call a computer. Now, there is a sad coda to the story, which is that, unfortunately, at the time, homosexuality was illegal in the UK. And through an unfortunate series of coincidences, Turing's relationship with this other man was discovered, and he was chemically castrated by his government, the government that he had spent years using his talents to defend. And about a year later, in 1954, he died of cyanide poisoning in what was likely a suicide. But here's the good news. After that sad coda, there is a happy coda, which is that starting in 2011, John Leach, a British member of parliament, worked for years to get a posthumous pardon for Turing. And he was stymied by homophobes in parliament, but eventually he succeeded in getting the Alan Turing Law passed, which pardoned thousands of queer men and women convicted of gross indecency, they called it. And as the result of the interest in Turing that was at least in part started by Leach, Turing is now appearing on the 50-pound note, making him the first openly gay person to appear on money, which is huge.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Interesting. The story sounds familiar. I feel like I've seen a movie where I've heard of him before. But that's awesome. I really appreciate learning that today.
Yeah. And also, because I am a puzzle guy, I feel compelled to say the GCHQ, which is the British intelligence agency that Turing used to work for, they've released a series of fiendishly difficult puzzles around the life and achievements of Alan Turing to celebrate his inclusion on the 50-pound note. So if you're looking to challenge your brain and celebrate a queer hero, I think we can put a link in the show notes. Yeah, we will put a link in the show notes.
Well, I will definitely be getting a puzzle because that's one of my things to do during quarantine.
Awesome. Yeah, there's all sorts of ones. There's like codes in there that I have yet to solve. There's also like word game puzzle things, which are also like, that's sort of more my thing. So I did those. And also, if you're interested in learning more about Alan Turing, there's the movie, The Imitation Game, or there's Alan Turing, The Enigma, which is a biography that's really good. And there's another one called The Man Who Knew Too Much, Alan Turing and the Invention of the Computer. Both are super awesome, and you should check them out.
Definitely will be doing that. Well, that's it for Hey, This Is Important on Have a Nice Gay. Join us tomorrow for a Queer Business Corner. We are Have a Nice Gay Pod on all social media, and our website is haveanicegay.com. We are always on the lookout for ideas of things we should share on the show. Please email us your suggestions at haveanicegaypod@gmail.com. Until tomorrow, have a nice gay, Chris.
Have a nice gay, Jarrell.
Have a nice gay.